don't worry about Barry. He can look after himself. He'll roll onto his feet somehow. Anyway, I like it when he's not here. There's more space and less mess.
Well, what do you think Violet Blade will do to him?
Oh, he'll probably cut off his game-playing hand and send it to us as a ransom. Anyway, shall we have a look at the menu now?
I couldn't. It's not right not with Barry in such mortal danger. It wouldn't be right.
You go to pieces in the crisis, don't you?
Howdy doody! It's time for another flabful half hour of BDV. Join the games mistress for some superfluous tips. Roger Ross will give you the news from the games industry. And the reviewers will hand you a hot review on a plate. So, strap yourself in tightly. It may be a bumpy ride.
Well, if Barry doesn't show up soon, there'll be no show for him to show up to.
We've been through this before. You're not going to do it.
Oh, no, you misunderstand me. Not in a million years. No, not me. I thought Percy could do it.
And what qualifications does he have for stepping into Barry's shoes, eh?
Well, he's a pig, and he doesn't actually need to step into Barry's shoes as such. He's got trotters, you see, he doesn't wear shoes. Anyway, I'll just rehearse it. What's that? Barry? Not now, I've got a headache. Get in there!
Why are you doing this, Blade? You're promised with Bob Mills, not us. Come on, matey, let us go, eh?
No!
Come on, Blade, you roister-doister you. We go back years. Think of all we've been through, all the pranks we've played.
Barry, so glad you can make it.
Blade, what are you doing here? Okay, Blade, you pumpty pirate.
No! No! I can't think of anything! Help!
What's this pompous buffoon still doing on my stage? You're sacked! Get rid of him!
No.
Get him out!
Sorry, happening! I'll have you! I'll be back! I've got the booming voice! I've got the game playing skills! I've even got the comedy facial hair! I want to be a videator!
It's all right. Shh, calm down, look. Why don't you just sit down quietly and watch the researchers review some of the latest games, eh? You've just been too long at sea. Just a dash of cabin fever, that's all.
No, it is not all right. You watch the reviews, Lord Boy. This may be the last chance you'll get, or I'll make good of my threat to make you whale me. Aha! Aha! Yeah.
Okay, researchers, somebody better come up with a plan. Fast.
Hey, boss, what about the rubbish chute?
Oh, that's my second favourite passage. Ba-bum.
It's no good, we can't use that. These days I'll get stuck.
Okay, for our first review today, we've got an action platform game on the SNES called Mr. Tough by Ocean. Now, Mr. Tough is a demolition droid, and his task is to save the planet from a military robot. There are 40 levels altogether, and they've been spread over 6 themed islands. Now, there's nothing original in this platform game whatsoever. It's just like every other platform game that you've played in the dead and buried past. Spike, mate, what do you think of this one?
Well, I've worked it out. We've been sent 475 platform games this year so far, or something. The word average was invented for this one. Nice graphics, nice sound, nice this, nice that. If there's one thing I could pick out about this game that's original, it's the way the droid powers up. It changes from a wimp, shadow-like creature to a hulk of muscle like me.
Techie boss, Mr. Toff is gone, and I've said enough.
Now, the moment this game is switched on in your machine, it screams quality in your face with average but not good gameplay. I mean, we've seen all of this before. Why don't you give us something original, something new, features that we have not ever seen before? This game only deserves 6 out of 10.
I'll give it 3. Mr. Tough, Mr. Duff, more like.
I can't give this one any more than 5 out of 10.
Dear Millsy, having consulted with my solicitors, here are the terms and conditions of the impending release of Big Boy Barry. 1, I am reinstated to full videator status. 2, I get my job back, or the big boy gets it. Signed, the Violet Blade.
Don't like you lot, I'm undercover.
Oh, lucky cover.
No, I'm not a real pirate. I'm a policeman. We've been watching him these past 2 years, just waiting for the blade to blow.
Well, whoever you are, deal with these shackles. I'm sore all over.
Yeah, this rope is so tight that one of my organs has gone numb.
Oh, like your brain.
Oh, no. Don't untie me. I quite like it.
Marion, you don't me first.
Aha! I wouldn't do that if I were you, Roger. Or should I say, PC Lamley.
How did you know?
I've known for some time that you might be straight, Roger. Well, if it isn't a games mistress.
Hello. What's going on there, then? Have I interrupted something? Well, don't mind me. I'll just download. Welcome, game fans. I understand that some of you have ended up in sticky situations. So, let me help you come out and release yourselves.
GM, I beg of you, have mercy on me. I have failed you. My gaming skills are useless. I'm not worthy to be in your presence.
Oh, do be quiet. I'm here to teach you the true meaning of games play and return you to the skill required to become a true champion. Now, what is it you require?
I need help on the Smith game Street Racer. I'm just no good. I lose every time.
I've got just the thing to ease your pain. Go to the driver select screen and, using pad 1, enter the following. XY, XY, XY. Now hold down the X button and using the D-pad, you will be able to change all the player attributes. This should get you ahead of the rest.
Thanks, Jim. I feel better myself already. Do you use the seat a lot?
Oh, not me, darling. I'm able to get ahead by using many of my own attributes.
Yeah, well, sorry about that, Barry. I couldn't resist the costume. Anyway, the Violet Blade, he's promised me a life on the ocean waves with my own little cabin right next to him with an ensuite bathroom. I couldn't say no.
Yes, but first things first. There's a little brother with the Barry in it. I wonder if you could come and help me.
Well, what of these wily scoundrels? Shouldn't I stay here and guard them, sire?
No, they can look after themselves. And anyway, this is far more important. Come on.
5 minutes back. Here it is. Blah, blah, etc., etc., the Violet Blade. Oh, you've got a very firm hand, a lovely signature. Ah, these are the hands that did it as well. And you really intend to kill Barry if you are not taken seriously?
Of course I do.
Oh, poor old Barry then. And you really want me to send it?
Just do it.
There she blows, Skipper. Oh, it's the news now. There might be something about us on it.
Hello, this is Roger Ross, hodding his video games news bricks up the rickety building side ladder of the BNN network. Just when you thought you'd seen enough 3D polygon rendered beat-em-ups, there's a new one wildly slapping its way onto the scene. FX Fighter will shortly be available on the Super Nintendo and PC, and sports the sort of graphics and gameplay that Virtua Fighter and all its brethren wear like a tight jacket. It also has the distinction of being the first game that uses the FX2 chip, so it's bound to carry a hefty price tag. If you've ever strolled down the aisles of your local video rental emporium, you'll notice a hefty stock of Warlock-related movies stacked on the shelves. Now, Acclaim has announced a video game version of this popular sword and sorcery series. Warlock is a stroll through the world of a modern, everyday druid called, bizarrely, Hero, and his quest to stop a, warlock taking over the world. You can use spells and levitation crystals to aid your progress through 7 levels of fantasy frolic. But beware, these kind of things tend to drag on. Drag on, get it? Oh, please yourselves. Lastly today, we've a hot new PC demo available on our TV net for you to download. Here's one of our reporters to tell you about this week's offering.
Thank you, Roger. It's Junior here. Now to log on to TVNet, you have to start on 181 558 8937. If you're a new user, type in new to log on, then select option 3 to register and create your own account. Select menu option 1 to get into TVNet, then option 7 for the new games line section. From here, follow the on-screen instructions to download the game demo. This week there is a brilliant pinball demo called Psycho Pinball by the one and only Codemaster.
That's all from me, Roger Ross. Next up is Dave Perry with How to Wear Hankies on Your Head.
The Violet Blade is surely bad, if not already completely mad.
Yes, but the Violet Blade is a dangerous man. I mean, we've already duped him into thinking we're on his side. We're bacon if he finds out.
Contact the local police station. Let them deal with the situation.
But how? He's got pirates covering all the exits, and he's cut the telephone lines.
Come on, Leslie. You're a clever bloke. Make a message out of smoke.
Smoke signal! What a brilliant idea. But first, we're going to have to build a fire. Now, what should we put in the fire? Oh, yeah, some of Barry's clothes, yeah. What else do we need? All some matches, some petrol, some oxen.
Come on, Millsy. It's the film. What the heck's going on, Lenny? Oh, what's the distraction?
Oh, it's nothing, Skipper. I was just having a bit of toast and it got burnt, but I like it like that anyway.
When I said make it higher, I didn't mean the actual fire. To tell the truth, I meant build it on the roof.
Yeah, but, you know, maybe it'll just burn itself out.
Leslie, you stupid snivelling clock. Seal the door. It's getting hot.
Has Leslie sent everyone to a fiery grave? Will Barry struggle free in time, or will he be roasted to a crisp? And will the Blade find a more subtle shade of eyeshadow? Find out after the break. Of course they can.
And at the scene of the hostage crisis, a picture is only now beginning to emerge about the events leading up to the siege. I have with me here Inspector Moose of the Neapolitan Police Force. Inspector, is it true that Barry was smuggled into the BTV offices over the weekend in a weather balloon?
Well, if you say so, you lads seem to know a lot more about it than we do. All I will say is this to the general public. Keep peeled for this Violet Blade. He's a dangerous man. He is armed with some of the most disgusting jokes on television.
Inspector, tell me, what is your current plan of action?
Well, obviously, we've got all the fire situation under control now. All we're doing, me and the lads back at the station, we're placing bets, right, on who's going to pop their clogs first. Just see what happens, you know.
Inspector, thank you very much.
Thank you, yeah.
This is me, Roger Ross, outside, handing back to Roger Ross in the boring old studio.
Yeah. All right. Don't get your knickers in a twist, love. I'm dead sorry.
Line on you, twat. We're all going to be picked up by the fuzz now.
Oh, they can't pick me up. I ain't got none. I'm not old enough.
If I didn't think you were naturally this stupid, I would have said you did that on purpose. Now I'm going to have to do something really big to make them think I'm serious.
Surely not.
Yeah.
Pugwash, fetch the flanker.
If I were you, I'd be writing your story now. Big Boy Barry, the ordeal, the kidnap. Movie of the week, film deals. Oh, look, here's the news update. Turn it up.
This just in. A new interactive version of Games World hits the streets later this month. It's available to any viewer who watches Sky through Videotron's cable TV network. Big Boy Barry went to investigate.
So, Brian, tell us about the new interactive version of Games World.
Well, the way we do it at the moment, Barry, is we give the viewers at home a chance to try and guess who is going to win the next game. What we're going to change, what we're going to improve, is that we're actually going to give the contestant at home points to bet exactly like the contestant in the studio on BB Elite.
Excellent. How does it all work?
We transmit a 4-channel, simultaneous, interactive version of the programme from our high-tech control room here at Lewisham.
So the answer is...
Now, in a normal television control room, there's only one transmission monitor. But here at Videotron, 4 different pictures are simultaneously broadcast down the cables right into people's homes. Okay, everyone, what do you think of the new interactive Games World?
It's cool. Yeah!
That's it from me. Check you later.
Leslie. On my own network news. They don't care about me. Go.
Oh, don't worry, Pat. Things will turn off.
Oh, how safe.
Oh, he's out of his crow's nest. He plans to take you out one by one and make you walk the plank.
Have you come to release me then?
No. It's too dangerous. And anyway, I like you all powerless in front of me. In fact, I feel like taking my revenge on you for all those terrible things you've done to my body. Oh yes, Leslie Ticklehand is here. I'm not falling for that old trick.
No, seriously, what is it?
Oh, what, that? It's the Gadget of the Week.
Whoa! What's the victim and happening gadget then, Leslie?
Well, it's the G-Box. It's basically a little black box which attaches your guitar to your PC, that's personal computer, not police constable. Now, this is of use to people learning the guitar, because when they play the notes on the guitar, they come up on this screen here. It can also turn your guitar into a synthesizer. Don't ask me to explain that, but basically, it can turn someone like me, Leslie Lunchmeat, into a Derek Clapton.
So what's the verdict then, Leslie?
Well, on the plus side, it's a useful tool if you're learning to play the guitar. But on the minus side, you also need to have a PC and a guitar. Overall, not kind of.
Well, Leslie, play us out with another.
Oh, the fridge wasn't meant to be used this way. Although I must say, it's certainly refreshing.
I got the idea when I noticed the refrigerator was cold.
Won't this overload the motor?
Marge, can you set the oven to cold?
Red hot Texas style chili, and we got ginger ale. Boiling hot Texas style ginger ale. Texas.
Ah, face it, Bart. Our salvation isn't just gonna roll by on the back of some stupid truck.
Whoa, I gotta replace that window.
Look, Lisa, snatched 5 bathing suits.
Oh, Martin.
Save your best shot. I'm wearing 17 layers. I brought this on myself.
Okay, little dude, time's up. Everybody out.
Time's up. Long, Lee. I'm gonna still lay underwater and go where the pool goes. Have a good life.